In this short video, we will look at how we may automatically populate the student's letter grade based on the grade this year. So for example, someone who gets a 71 would have a letter grade of B, all right? Since B falls between 70 and 74. All right. If someone gets a grade between 0 and 49, that would be an F. Between 50 and 59, that would be C minus and C point. So let's look at how this may be done. Two methods that we can use. We can use the if or the VLOOKUP. We'll look at the VLOOKUP first. All right, to start with, the information in the key must be arranged in ascending order. So let's just check that and ensure that it has been sorted in ascending order. So just want to check the sort order. So the key from smallest to largest. So the VLOOKUP takes a lookup value. So in this case, so the lookup value that the value that we're looking for is the value in B2. It also takes a table array. The table array is going to be the table from which we are making our selection. In this case, the table right here, that's from F2 to G8. We need to ensure that the table array has been, the cells are absolute, because whenever it is copied down, we don't want it to change. All right. Then we're going to specify which column we'd like to return. So in this case, we'd like to return the second column. That's the column with the letter. So I'm going to put 2. If I wanted the first column with the numbers, I'll put 1. All right. And then there is another option here where we specify if we want an exact match or if we want an approximate match. All right. Let's try the exact match and see what that does. All right. Enter. And I'm now going to copy the formula down. All right, so with the exact match, the grades would have to be the exact value as what is over here for it to work. So for example, if I put 50, the exact thing that is over here, or like say 60, it will work for those exact numbers. All right, but we do not want that. We want it to be able to fill in the grades based on the range. All right, so I'm going to change this from exact match, all right, to approximate. Since I put in exact, I'm going to use approximate match. Also, if we leave it blank, it will choose the approximate for us. All right, so with the approximate match, we are able to fill in the letter grades based on the range that they fall in. All right, so that's how we use the VLOOKUP. Quite simple. In the next video, we look at how to use the if function. Also highlight to you that if we refuse to make these absolute, the table array is going to change. Let me remove the $sign from here and here, just to show you that if the table array is not made absolute, when we copy the formula down, we're going to end up with different. Let me make sure I have removed this. $sign. All right, so it's okay for the first one, but when we copy it down, let's see if it holds for everything else. All right, so now it is showing that the table array is from F3 down to G9, which is not correct. That's not the table array that I want to use. And let's look at the table array for this one. It's from F5 down to here. So the point is, whenever you're using a table array, it must be made absolute. Otherwise, it will change and you'll end up with wrong results. All right, so for example, if I put in, say I put in 25 here, all right, so it's not gonna give me the F because